Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing what we in the West or in the common law jurisdictions would call statute of limitations, but in Thailand it's called prescription. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Thailand has a civil law system which is very dissimilar from the common law systems utilized by the so-called Anglosphere throughout the world. The common law systems basically all derived from what's called the common law, which all emanated out of basically England and the United Kingdom. And it's a very different, well, in many ways it's very different. In terms of terminology, it's different. As noted in the title, statute of limitations is the term we generally use as a term of art to describe this concept. In Thailand, the term prescription is used to describe this concept of a period of time which elapses, thereby precluding prosecution for a given case. Now, Thailand utilizes a civil law system, and there are many civil law systems on the continent of Europe, for example. And again, civil law is rather different from the common law tradition. But Thailand is even more unique as they have their own unique Thai twists with respect to the civil law as it is applied in Thailand. Another thing to take away from this is I am not a Thai attorney. I'm the managing director of the firm. I work with Thai attorneys here, and I went ahead and I have reviewed this and the content of this video. This is for informational purposes only. I look at this as an exercise in comparative law to be able to explain, at least to some extent, how the Thai system works with respect to how the Thai system is similar, or in some cases dissimilar from, in my case, the American system, but the broader common law system in general, and just kind of how these differences operate on both a micro and macro level. So if you go to our website, that's legal.co.th, and go to our resources section, you will find there's a button there that says Thai Criminal Code. And under that section, there's General Provisions, Title 1 provisions applicable to general offenses, Chapter 9, Prescription. So we're in Chapter 9, and specifically Section 98. Now, in this video, we're specifically talking about the statute of limitations or the doctrine of prescription as it applies subsequent to an adjudication in a court. So in a prior video we did a video on so-called statute of limitations or prescription as it applies to cases that have yet to come to trial. In this circumstance, we're describing cases that have yet to have a final judgment in them. So Section 98, quoting directly, if any person convicted by final judgment has not yet undergone the punishment, or has not completely undergone the punishment on account of having made an escape, and such person is not brought to undergo the punishment till the following periods of time, reckoning from the day of the final judgment. So that's important. The date of the final judgment is basically when the clock starts, if you will. Or the day on which the offender has made an escape, again, the clock starts, as the case may be, the execution of punishment shall be precluded by prescription, and the punishment shall not be inflicted upon such person, subsection 1, after 20 years in cases of a sentence of death, imprisonment of life, or imprisonment for 20 years, 15 years in a sentence of imprisonment of over 7 years, but not up to 20 years, after 10 years in case of a sentence to imprisonment of over 1 year up to 7 years, and finally, after 5 years in case of a sentence to imprisonment of 1 year downwards, or any other punishment. So there is this notion of prescription. I kind of liken it a little bit to the notion of sort of estoppel. Basically, the court is saying, no, you cannot enforce this against this person. But basically, after the final judgment, or upon the escape, if you will, the clock starts running, and there are certain periods of time at which, if they have elapsed, then the system here will be precluded from applying that punishment via the doctrine of prescription. We hope you found this video insightful. for those of you who are interested, we're trying to make videos to provide up-to-date information as soon as this information comes out. And for that reason, it may be a good idea to go ahead and click the bell button, the bell icon below, to go ahead and be updated as these videos come out, as you can go ahead and be apprised of the legal situation as it evolves.